Welcome back to Lindsay Out Loud, where we have fun with stories. Have you ever heard of the saying, where there's a will, there's a way? Well, what that means is that if you want something really bad and you really put your mind to it, you can achieve it. You can do it! This saying means a lot to me personally, and it also means a lot to our main character in today's story, Ricky, the rock that couldn't roll. Let's do this. This book is being read with permission from the author and publisher. Ricky, the rock that couldn't roll, written by J. Miletski, illustrated by Erin Wozniak, and published by New Page Press. Over the lake and out past the bay was a green grassy hill where the rocks came to play. They would race to the top to take in the view, then roll their way down the way rocks love to do. Ooh, that looks like fun. They used crinkled paper to make the rocks real. I like. There were Kip, Pip, and Chester, and Marvin the Boulder. Ignatius played too, though he was much older. And a group called the Pebbles never ever sat still, zigzagging their way up and over the hill. Woohoo! All the pebbles are so cute. Kai was a meteorite, and not from this planet.
Hey.
And Maya was lava, but taken for granite. Granite's another type of stone. Stu was the smart one, Parker the clown, and grumpy old Ebert rolled around with a frown. Gabby was sassy, and Lacey had flair. Emma was giggly, and Hud had black hair. Well, there he is, just little sprouts of hair. But the one trait that seemed to be shared by them all was that every rock there was shaped like a ball. And because they were round, they could easily roll through the grass, past the lake, up and over the knoll. Except for poor Ricky, who quietly sat. You see, Ricky couldn't roll because one side was flat. What part of this is supposed to be fun? Ebert, the grumpy one. His friends didn't get it. Come roll, they would chant. So Ricky tried, but replied, I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, Ricky, it's okay, Ricky. But the rocks were determined. They were sure they could solve Ricky's flat-sided problem and help him revolve. So Marvin the Boulder, with his impressive physique, carried Ricky all the way to the hill's grassy peak. And then they pushed him downhill, yelling, keep rolling, kid! But Ricky didn't roll. He just kind of slid. This feels like a bad idea! Oh no, the little ladybug's holding on for dear life. Well, the rocks weren't done. Not by a mile. Surely, this next try would get Ricky to smile. They stuck rubber balls all over Rick, using big gobs of glue to get them to stick. Oh, they were proud of themselves. This will work, they announced. But Ricky couldn't roll. Now he just sort of bounced. No good, no good, no good! Ah! Boing, 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 boing. Oh no, oh, everyone else thinks this is very funny, except poor Ricky. Well, they pushed and they pulled, trying every which way to get Rick to roll, but by the end of the day, nothing had worked, just like Rick expected. Aww. And he ended up feeling depressed and dejected. It's no use, Ricky sighed. There just isn't a way, so I'll sit off to the side and watch you all play.
Oh,
no! Poor Ricky. But his friends wouldn't quit. We're here for you, brother, and we'll get you to roll one way or another. So they pondered and thought, each straining his brain, till they looked up and saw it was starting to rain. Oh man, and that's when it hit. That smart stone named Stu. Eureka! He shouted. I know just what to do. He explained to them how they could get Rick to tumble. My plan is pure genius. Stu wasn't too humble. I love his Eureka face. Ah! So they carried our hero down the road about a mile to the lake where they gathered up mud they could pile on the flat side of Rick, creating a mound that they shaped, smoothed, and sculpted until it was round.
That's a good idea!
Then, after the rain, with the sun in the sky, they left him to bake till the mud was all dry. They gathered up vines and one colorful feather that they wrapped all around Rick to keep it together. Does anyone have a towel? Okay, I like this plan. I'm feeling good about this. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna work? When the last knot was tied and the work was all done, the only step left was for Rick to have fun. They stood back and watched, feeling nervous and tense as Rick breathed in deep. With increasing suspense, he moved slowly at first, testing out his new mold. And then, for the first time, everyone's like, Ricky the Rock rolled! Yeah, boy! So Bria, the ladybug, who'd been there from the start, felt a surge of pure joy swell up in her heart. She thought, as she watched her friends play on the hill, that there's always a way if there's also a will. And she said to herself as Ricky rolled down the slope, when you're surrounded by love, you always have hope. Aww, he rolled, guys. The end. I am so happy that Ricky's friends didn't give up. Where there's a will, there's a way. Friendship, kindness, teamwork, determination. Oh my gosh, this book's got it all. If you liked Ricky the Rock That Couldn't Roll, be sure to grab yourself a copy and I will link to it below. Thank you so much for joining me again, guys. Keep up the good reading and I will see you next story time. Thanks. Bye.